if you're reading this, and if you can hear this, you've possibly already opted out. But I doubt that very much, simply because a federally mandated biometric entry system has collected all your data. Period. And what does this mean? Well, this means that when they flip that switch and all of your assets are switched over to a biometric currency where you can't have anything, you're going to lose out because you're going to have to comply. You already comply, you just don't realize it. And you know, DHS developed this biometric identity in 2024, your smart ID. You have a driver's license, you have a state ID. Well, they've already got your facial recognition points that they need to track you anywhere that you go. Did you know that at any point they can pull your card and find you anywhere in the world or the United States if they want to? So all this prepping and survivalism and all this getting prepared for the end of the world, none of it's going to help, because in the end it tells us every action is tracked and every citizen is tagged. And they've deployed this widely. You can get on any road, any highway, go by any store, and they can track you via the cameras. Now, what are your contingency plans for this? How are you going to buy and sell if you can't even barter any goods because it's all federally mandated for your receipt or your demise? Did you know that if you don't comply, that you will starve to death? It's going to happen. It's happening now in a lot of countries where their currency was just flipped over to a digital coin. And guess what? If you didn't, exchange your fiat currency and your assets for that digital coin, you were left penniless and broke. You can't beg, steal, or borrow. Everything is tracked. So this is a question for all y'all who happen to come across this video. How is it that you have situated yourself for non-compliance when Big Brother really does step up? See, he's already there. He's watching everything. He's even watching this. I'll be surprised if this even gets 100 views, simply because it's a warning, a dire warning to those who think that because you own something, you actually own it. Think about it. If you pay taxes on it, you don't own it. That can get switched over and to the biometric, and that land can be, of course, allocated to you if you have enough social credit. If you're upstanding in the world according to the government. I'd gotten away from all this prepping and survivalist stuff simply for the fact that this is something that not even I can compete against. I would literally have to be a hermit in a cave with no cell phone, no internet, nothing that is connected to the grid. That includes land, because you have to have a deed. You have to pay taxes on it. They know. It's coming. It's just a matter of time when they flip that switch. Now, from my research that I've done, and I suggest that you do some research on this as well, they're calling 2027 the year of the switch, of the reset, even though we got the 2030 thing going on. But in all actuality, they've got to get it on the ball. So you're going to start seeing more people being cut off of certain services. More people complying with, well, I can't post this because it might get my channel taken down. I might be censored. I might be put in Facebook jail or deleted, and I have to start all over again. All that doesn't really matter as long as you know what the cost and what the danger in the landscape is going to look like. It's going to be a fully dystopian society. And the Antichrist, because if it's not for Christ, it's against Christ, so that makes it the Antichrist. The big brother is going to have its way. We're already told this. So are you prepared? Are you actually ready to just wake up one day and know that everything has been switched over to biometrics, and if you don't get your scanner on you, your scanner codes, your biometrics read, your iris, your fingerprint, your facial recognition to their Bitcoin or their electronic monies or their invisible monies or whatever they're going to call that crap. How are you going to do that? Because they're coming for you chickens. They're coming for your land. They're coming for every fucking thing. And yes, once again, how are you going to evade it? Well, I asked ChatGPT on how to evade such a system. And you know what it told me? It told me that it could not answer that question because it went against community standards. How is evading a biometric system evading community standards? Simply because the ChatGPT, the AI, already knows it can't give directions on how not to comply. So I switched it up a little bit. And I asked it fictionally what to do. And it never answered.